That's right. You know what time it is. It's FreeCircle Fireside time. Let's get into this, huh? It's not gonna matter what size of house, how fancy of a house that you lived in before you were dead. However, your soul is gonna mean a lot. What we build here on earth is not permanent. It will dissolve away. When God formed us, He formed us from the soil, the dirt. And He breathed through our nostrils a living soul, the breath of life. And then He took a rib out of man and He formed a woman for a helpmeet. The size of house, the cars, the boats, the jet skis, the widescreen televisions, Nintendos, I guess it's Xbox or whatever it is now. None of that's gonna matter. The nice motorcycles, the bling bling jewels, all the glitz, all them stars on the Hollywood Boulevard. None of it means anything when you're dead. However, your soul is going to mean everything. And it's time for us to be checking ourselves. Are we worthy? It is going to be very interesting when you're standing before the Maker and you're telling Him what size of mansion you live in, what type of car you are driving. God formed man and put him in the garden to subdue the earth, take dominion over the creepy things that creep upon the earth, and go forth and multiply. These are the things that we should be building after, not the lust and the temptation of the world. It's easy to do. Don't get me wrong, I chased it for a long time. I wanted to live in a mansion, but my mansion is being built for me in another kingdom, another dimension. It's easy to get tied up in the things of this world, but we got to remember this flesh is only an instant, but eternity is for the soul. That's important. We need to identify with our soul. Our conscience, it gets torn because of the free will that was given to us. And then when the bite out of that forbidden fruit, it did something. It changed us. It put separation between us and God. We hid ourselves from Him. That's not what God wants for us. The size of house that you live in is not going to matter when you're dead. You think, well, I can pass it on and that's going to matter. It's not. They'll probably just sell it to get money, to go and indulge in the pleasures and the sensations of the world. In the last days, there's going to be a grand confusion that falls upon the people. There'll be blasphemers, scoffers, lovers of themselves. But it's important to remember, loving yourself isn't a good thing. This is only flesh, and in the big picture, we're very minute speck of anything in time. But that speck, when it's released, it becomes a great big soul. We're trapped in this body right now, and we're confused. We're in the selfie generation. I think that's about to shift, and I think we're starting to see a turnaround. It's time to get rid of the things of the world as high importance. What's really important is helping each other out, loving your neighbor, and standing up for what's right. It's not too late for anybody. We're all in this together. But the size of the house that you live in, it's not going to matter when you're dead. So to waste a lot of precious time chasing something that is going to perish is not really worth it. We're all unique. We have a gift. We have a special function in this world. You were put here for a reason. It's up to you to reach that potential and build on it. Network with the right people. Introduce yourself. It's hard to start talking to people, but find love, compassion, and understanding through listening. to others. We're in a critical time. The things that you do matter. And the goals that you set really matter. Surround yourself with positive people. The muddy shoe theory. Get rid of the heavy mud. The good mud's gonna stay with you. It's tight up inside those tread areas of the shoe. You got to live life, not chase material things. It's up to us to change the world. And when we're in this area of not wanting to discuss things with people, it gets dangerous. There's a lot of room for improvement. Alright, people, I'm gonna wrap this one up. The size of house, the car, the zoos and wham whams, the bling bling, none of that matters. You've got people on the street. Get involved with FreeCircle. Let's build a coalition to help people. If we get 1 million people to give $1 a month, that's $1 million a month that we can change the lives, the hearts, and the minds of deficient people. Let's build our chain. Let's make those weak links strong. Identify the weakness and build on it. Make us strong. Love, not hate. We can do it together, one at a time. Thanks for joining FreeCircle. Have a good evening. Ed, FreeCircle, out.